I'm back. So this video is going to be the Belizean stewed chicken recipe I referenced in my barbecue chicken video. If you haven't gone to see that video yet, go check it out. I boiled my ham hocks in that video for this one. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, clean your chicken. And this is what it looks like with the fat, and this is what it looks like when you take the fat off. A lot of chicken has a lot of fat on it, and you just want to make sure that it's clean so it's good to eat. Another way that we clean is with white vinegar, and I always try to keep my anything I'm making. I try to rinse it in water and a little bit of vinegar. This is what it looks like when you take all of that fat off the chicken. It's worth the time because it makes it taste better. So here's my chicken after I've cleaned it and right before I've seasoned it. Um, that's what it should look like. I like the skin. I keep the skin, but I use oregano, paprika, sometimes red crushed chili flakes, black pepper and salt, of course, the Goya Sazon, accent, which is an MSG. If you don't want MSG, don't use accent, onion powder, and garlic powder. And every so often, if I have it, I'll use um, minced garlic. But if I don't have it, I don't use it. And then thyme is important too. So this is what it looks like once I put all my seasonings on. And you want to make sure to mix it well. Um, that water is a mixture of vinegar and water. And that's if you want a little acid in the flavor profile. If you don't like acid, don't use it. You can use lemon or just leave it out altogether. Now, this is me checking to see if my pan is hot enough. And as you can see, it's definitely hot enough. So let's get our chicken and place each one skin side down on the hot skillet. This is a good way to brown your chicken. That's how we make our stewed chicken. We brown it first, and it's not essentially cooking it. It truly is just browning and rendering the fat down on the chicken. Most of the time, when you brown it, the chicken is still a little raw, and brown food tastes good. So you want to brown your chicken because it adds to the depth of flavor of that chicken dish. With these particular pieces, I typically like white meat, but this time, we're on a budget. It's Brent week, so we got the thigh meat. It was on sale. It was like $5 for this pack. Basically, it was so inexpensive that I do recommend searching for a deal when you're looking to make cost-effective meals for your family. So this takes about maybe 8 minutes or so before you have to turn it. And you want to make sure it's brown, so it's okay that it gets dark. That will dissipate once you add your gravy or seasoning from when you mix your spices. There's still water in that bowl where you mix the seasonings. You'll be adding that later. So about 8 minutes or so, or until brown. You can always check it to see if it's browned enough. You don't want to make it look too pale. You do want to get some color on your chicken before you turn it over. And so once you brown each side, and don't cook it for too long, make sure once you brown one side well, you don't even have to really brown the other side too much. You're just trying to get a little bit of a cook on that other side, and you really are just trying to get some color on it and take it out. You don't want to cook it too long because then you're going to dry out your meat. So this is me with my second batch. This is a large family pack of size. And so if you have to do it twice or even 3 times to get all the chicken brown, you don't want to crowd your frying pan, then do so. Here are the beans that I started the night before with the ham hocks already added. And now I am just cooking it to basically season it, and it's already tender, So it's not going to cook too long, but it can be cooked a little longer. As you can see, those beans are nice and soft. I will make a mistake on my last video, and I said I was buying the veggies for the meat, but I was buying it for the beans. I put the cilantro and onions in the beans. And this is me tasting my food. You always want to taste for the seasoning. Now um, deglazing the frying pan with onions. And this is a great way to use all the good brown bits at the bottom of that frying pan and add some more depth of flavor by deglazing the pan with the onions and getting them nice and sweet as we caramelize them, because pretty soon we'll be adding that chicken back to the pot so that it can make a beautiful juicy gravy for this stewed chicken. You can add whatever you want when it comes to this part. You can add garlic. Every so often I'll add some minced garlic, bell peppers, red bell peppers. You can add tomatoes. You just want to make sure that you understand the order of the cook. Here's me adding the minced garlic. And that was very hard to squeeze with one hand, so you won't see anything coming out. But here is what it looks like once you've added the chicken back into that pot and added the juice from that bowl that you mixed your seasoning and chicken in. So you can always add more water and a little bit more seasoning. You do want to taste it at this point to see if it is to your standard. If it needs salt, add it at this point. And this would be a good time to add tomatoes if that's something that you would like to do. So this is the beans boiling, and I'm starting my rice, my white rice, and there's the corn on the cob. That will be the completion of this meal. Here's my rice. It came out well. I always do 2 to 1, so 4 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. You add a little oil and a little salt, and that is the completion of my Belizean stewed chicken meal. I promise you, this was delicious. My chicken was perfect. You had just the right amount of acid to my liking, and those beans were perfect. My ham hock came out great. I hope you try to make some Belizean stewed chicken yourself. I feel like this is a very thorough recipe that you can tweak and make it your own. But thank you for watching. I am always glad to share what I do to make a great meal. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I look forward to making so many more videos for you, and thank you for watching.